Thank you very much.
Yes, Nick.
Come on in, Nick. Nick DiPaolo.
Nick DiPaolo.
Let me step aside and make room for Nick.
Oh, why don't
you probably should do that. You probably should do that.
Call it.
Let's take you and your Dockers and get the fuck out of here.
Nick, he's an old school radio guy.
Oh, yeah.
Old school. Wait, you used to work with?
Yeah.
Where?
We did a thing up in Albany.
Oh, wow.
No.
No. They all look the same after a while. For real?
What was that for? When I was auditioning for DirecTV or whatever the fuck.
Wait, you worked in Albany?
How'd that turn out?
I think we did. We worked across the street.
All right.
All right, look at you.
Did it not turn out good?
Huh?
Did it not turn out good?
No, it was good. I got the job. You know.
Denny's worked with
What else you want to
everybody.
talk about? Now, let me understand this right. The bus trip is happening in 2 weeks. And when you get back, they're going to knock down this wall the day after.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Nick knows.
I was driving here. I
know.
was laughing my fucking
You
balls
know
off.
that. You know, right? You know this shit now.
Nick's been in the business, so he's been through this shit
Well,
before.
if they were competent as a management, you guys would have been fired just for the complaining.
No kidding. I thought of that. I thought of that before.
What a
You're
great
so
angle.
Right.
I was belly laughing on the way in there going, holy shit.
God, is that a great angle?
If they were competent.
If they were competent, they would kick our asses out of here. So, yeah, there is an other side of this, which is nice. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We should acknowledge that. I'm not worried about anything they could say to me. Not a thing.
Boy, is that Amanda Knox.
Pretty hot.
Yeah,
She is smoking. I don't care who she killed.
Cute little murderer, right? Cute little murderer.
Oh, God.
The murderer next door face she's got.
Is she going back to Italy? I'd go back and face trial.
No, she's not.
ain't going.
Because of the laws over here, they can't send her back. But if she leaves this country, like say she goes to France vacation, they can grab her or whatever country has agreed
An
to the extradition.
Yeah, so she can't even go anywhere.
Well, we were saying yesterday, imagine she, gets on a plane to somewhere that's not even close to Italy, but they have an engine problem, and they say they're landing in Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to mechanical difficulties, we'll be landing in Florence. And she's just like, no!
Would they be able? I mean, I guess they could if they wanted to, but I wonder what the law would allow them to come on and take her.
They could do anything they want.
Fuck yeah,
sure.
if you're on their soil, they're coming to get you.
You are under arresto.
Where is she now?
Seattle. I think she's a Seattle girl.
She's not leaving America.
They're not going to extradite her, especially since we have double jeopardy here in the United States. Apparently, they don't have it there. She was exonerated. She was found innocent not guilty in Italy, and then they can appeal an innocent verdict.
Well, wasn't she? Originally, she was found innocent, or didn't she get convicted? Then they appealed, and she got acquitted.
He's right. She was found not guilty. Then it was overturned.
Then it was overturned,
and now they're turning her back. He's saying, "Fuck her, get her back here."
You're allowed to appeal a guilty verdict here in the States, but once you're found innocent, that's it. You're innocent. There, they can appeal an innocent verdict.
Wow.
So that's what they did, and they're going to retry her in absentia. But I don't think she's going back. No fucking way.
Why would she?
So they find her guilty, then what happens?
Then if
they just
she's
got to wait for her to
anywhere in the world that has an extradition
So she's got
agreement.
She's got to study up on where the fuck she could go.
Yeah. She could pretty much go to
Seattle and Portland. I know.
Yeah, that's about it. That's it.
She's actually going to enter the courtroom as they're doing the verdict, like the way Fredo entered the room.
Good old Portland.
I love
Portland allows a thing or two, huh? They got some people hiding up there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Pacific Northwest.
Sure.
A lot of woods.
She's fucking hot, though.
Yeah.
I want to go to Portland.
I think she did it. Based on what I've heard about,
Really?
especially
I didn't think so.
the original.
I think her scumbag boyfriend did it.
But she definitely had something to do with it.
Absolutely. She's a twat.
She had knowledge of it. Because it seems like it was just a bunch of procedural shit that she got off with.
Wasn't there a fucking wasn't there there was somebody else was in the house and she wasn't there? Or
Nah, I think she was there. And from what they say, she was there.
Casey Anthony was there.
Casey Anthony was there.
Chicks with nice tits and murdering
They used the baby
instincts.
to beat the guy over the head with. There was
Was there a baby there?
I don't know.
Kaylee. They swung her in a
little
fucking
Kaylee.
pillowcase like bad boys with fucking soda cans.
This guy's really mad. We have the Amanda Knox story all wrong. What?
Yeah, maybe.
What is wrong about
Billy
hold on.
Knox, get on the phone.
Yeah, let's go to Brad in Mississippi. Brad, let's go. Let's go. No good mornings.
Hi, Brad. Welcome aboard.
Y'all have fucked this up as a soup sandwich. This is the problem. Amanda was found guilty. She served 4 years in prison.
That's right.
She appealed, and it was overturned, and she was freed. And then the courts went back, and like you said, they sent it to the Supreme Court, and they found her. They didn't find her guilty. They just said that the lower courts had to retry it.
Okay, so she did 4 years.
I guess we did get it wrong.
She never was
you almost
exonerated.
Right?
Oops, sweet.
She was never found innocent.
What the fuck, you Brian Williams?
You're right.
in the meantime, they found somebody else, and they convicted that guy. He was an African, and they convicted him of the murder.
That's racist.
Yeah, so that's how it is.
All right. Well, thank you.
I hate to be corrected by somebody from Mississippi.
I know.
And Nick DiPaolo, I'm a big fan of Brian Williams. I think I love his dry humor.
Oh, really? You like that?
Yeah.
When he goes on those talk shows, like, he's a news guy. How can he be funny?
It's amazing, that dry humor of his. He's the perfect straight man for Letterman. I laugh and laugh.
Reminds me of when Cronkite used to be on Laughing. It's exactly the same.
It's hard to have dry humor when you're carrying water for Obama.
Exactly.
Not a bad line.
No, definitely not.
Holy shit, 2 apples on a plate, Jimmy.
Yes, they always call me. I'm like fucking Kevin Spacey in Swimming with Sharks. You bring me a sweet and low and an equal, and I like one.
and
2 apples.
And you got the red and the green.
Yeah.
You can't decide. Yeah.
2 apples. No waiting.
Lost a lot of weight, this kid.
Yeah, we're wondering.
I know.
We're wondering.
One too many green whores.
Nothing alarmed about, guys. You enjoy. I'll have my apple.
As long as his weight stabilizes, we'll be all right. We're just wondering a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm doing a play. It's called The Machinist on George Street.
Nick, how you been, brother? What can you say? Can you say anything yet?
Not yet, but
all right.
It's you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
Where am I going to go with this information?
All right.
You guys seem to know more about it.
No, I don't know shit.
I was driving and going, are they talking about me?
Yeah. We can speculate based on our huge knowledge of radio.
I only thought it shit like what you guys are talking about. I only thought that about my bosses, and I can't believe you guys are still here.
I know, right?
Nick's been in radio enough that he understands.
I got a taste. Well, I was in it for 3 minutes, and I got a taste.
But isn't radio's just a fucked up business? You've been around enough to understand this shit. They make everything so complicated.
Yeah. It's well, like Jimmy said, podcasts are more relevant now, right?
Right.
Not there's a shitload of money in it, unless you're Rogan or Adam Carolla.
But you got these.
I think I'm going to do podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got like 50 hits on YouTube, so I think I took the temperature of the country.
You're ready.
I'm going to fucking run with that.
Put your foot in the water.
Oh, how was Vinny's, by the way? That was the last time we talked to you.
It's good. Pleasant. It's good. After 25 years, you want to be telling jokes next to a pizza oven. It was great, Hope. Thanks.
I guess
it's actually good though, because I mean they turned it into an actual. It's like a comedy club now instead of like a fucking restaurant. And you know when you work a new shit out, you can do like an hour and a half of.
I guess what I meant was, how's the area?
Down there, a couple people came in with seaweed in their hair and fucking lobsters, this house is floating in the water.
Still?
Yes. What's his name? Dino was telling me there's still houses floating in the water, and people take boats out to the house and loot them.
Holy fuck shit!
Yeah.
Really?
People are taking boats out and fucking looting the houses that are floating in the water.
Wow, man.
Yeah, how many fucking? What's there to loot anymore? What can you possibly take?
Somebody left some milk in the fridge. I don't know. That's a good point.
Now they're just
Giants poster.
They're just ripping the copper pipes out at this point.
Oh yeah.
But I would imagine the guys that got there early got a few things.
Sure.
A few good things.
Springsteen CDs. Soaked.
Yeah. Fucking signed Bon Jovi poster. Fucking shirt.
All curled up with salt on it.
It's going to be a drag for everyone enjoying their summers.
Yeah.
Seeing fucking houses in the water still. It's going to be a buzzkill.
Yeah.
That really did fuck things up, man. I mean, everybody just looked and went, another storm. We've seen these before. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
They had that one right on.
Yeah. Well,
we were going to talk about gay marriage, I guess.
Gay marriage. A lot of people on the Twitter.
We got the Supreme Court figuring this shit out, right? Or trying to?
Yeah.
Leave it up to the fucking states.
A lot of people supporting it on Twitter.
It's called federalism.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court won't do anything. The Supreme Court's going to dismiss the case, which will help California.
Right.
Proposition 8 to be kind of fucking just.
Don't let the states figure it out. Just let the states.
Ignore the will of the people. Let the fucking Supreme Court decide. What the fuck is going on in this country?
A lot of people say that you shouldn't have a popular vote on things that are just your constitutional right and your human right shouldn't be voted upon, because then
Stalin?
you could vote in things. If the mob mob says they want slavery back, you know.
Again, that's
The
a bad
mob, my
example.
co-host.
I was very shocked to see a lot of African Americans are not very supportive of the gay rights. They're very conservative and don't like this at all.
It's called conservative when blacks are homophobic?
Right.
Is that what we call it? Oh, is that how that works? When I do it, I'm a homophobe and a hater, but they're conservative.
Very good.
It's a great point, right? Somebody call Hannity. I'll be on next week.
Well, they're very religious.
A lot of pastors,
they're really fucking like.
You've seen them.
Yeah, and a lot of them are just fucking, NFL players who hate gay men.
Little DL on the down low.
I actually want to see the Supreme Court decide on it. I kind of like, when it's somebody's rights being taken away, like I want people to be able to do whatever the fuck they want in this country.
No, I agree too. I'm just making a bigger point. I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
They're not going to figure it out, though.
No.
They're not going to figure it out.
I think it's time. I don't have a problem. I'm just saying, though, the fucking logic and
What if I meet somebody?
Hypocrisy and the double stand.
What if I meet somebody in a dress? And and they want to get married.
Jimmy, I never thought. I could give a shit.
Well, I don't understand the argument against it. Like how to,
it's that.
And I'm not a left leaner, but I don't even see the problem with it.
What's
the problem?
Yeah, I know, right? They always present it as when they take your rights away in this country. It's always presented as protecting something. It's never like we're going to take away your right for this or that or the other thing. It's like we're going to protect your right to this. So this is the marriage. They're protecting marriage from the insidious homosexual. Who takes such a perfect institution like marriage, where it goes off without a hitch all the time, and the wonderful couples together, and ruin it with their disgusting homosexuality. That's what they're protecting.
Yeah, we made marriage a joke a long time ago.
Oh, please.
It's a joke.
Yeah, but
what is it? What
but
is
how
it up
about
to?
the
60+% end up in divorce, right?
Yeah,
probably, and the rest
but how about
it's
the
well over
slippery
50.
slope?
The rest are sound beatings.
But how about the whole slippery slope thing? So if you allow, you can, if you want to marry an 18-year-old or a 12-year-old girl, a llama,
wow.
I mean, is that all?
12-year-old
Is that
llama.
infringing on your civil rights if I want to marry a llama?
Well,
I saw one. I
say
passed an
this,
alpaca farm on the way here.
I say we can do this. How about we keep it species specific?
Right.
You can marry anybody of the
As
legal
long as they're
age
human.
in your species.
Okay, but I don't. I want to marry a monkey. You're offending me.
Seattle's not going to agree with that. They love their horses up there. So
Oh, they sure do.
Well, then you'd need a group of. Let's get the
they do.
animal fuckers out there.
yeah,
in the lobby.
The horse people are up in the Seattle area. It's Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Seattle. Guy got fucked to death by the horse.
Nobody will
I
fight
remember
for
that
that.
story.
Yeah, Kenneth
Boy,
Pinion.
that horse buried it deep.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know
What
that
a way
horse
to go.
How do you?
That's what killed him. Little horse guy.
How do you think that's a good idea? Just assuming the horse is going to do the right thing for
The
you.
horse is going to be gentle.
Right? What the fuck?
Fucking horse.
Holy shit! Horses love to bury it.
Everyone does.
They love to bury it.
Oh boy, but a horse really loves to bury it.
When you
stick the tip in.
When you're sticking it in halfway and moving, you want to. The horse don't know he's going to fucking rip your guts out.
But a horse understands that it only has maybe 5 seconds, so it's going to bury it.
I would love to pull my cock out and have somebody's small intestines on the end of it.
Yeah. If I want that reaction, I have to fucking infant.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just saying, I'm a regular person.
I can't condone that.
It's something.
I can laugh at it, though. And repeat it at the next club I'm at.
There's a horrid video on I guess it's Live Leak or something.
Yeah.
Of a guy that's like saying "fuck you, animal rights activists," and just shoots a horse right in the head. And he's a fucking psycho. Like he pets the little horse on the head, and he's leading it out.
It's a video?
Yes. And he goes, "Hey, animal rights people, fuck you." Takes a pistol, boom, shoots the horse square in the head, and the horse goes down, his legs go straight out. It's fucking sick.
Why would you watch that? I couldn't watch that.
Why? Because it's
very
Ted
hard.
Nugent.
No. He's a horse meat.
I couldn't watch it.
I understand the guy's a horse meat eater. Like, so he uses the meat for that. But to parade the horse out and do that as a fuck you animal rights people. And then the psychopathic thing was how he gave it a little rub on the head first. That's like, you're a fucking lunatic.
Was he going to kill the horse anyway?
Yes.
All right. So
There's another way of going about that.
It was bad.
You know, you bring out Pam Anderson, shoot her in the head. That's how you say fuck you to the Peter. Look at this waste of tits.
And then there's another. Yeah, that's it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing.
I don't know if I can't watch it.
You probably don't want to watch it.
As I get older. I watch
terrible.
somebody beheaded in the Middle East, but I can't watch it.
I can't watch that.
I can't watch this shit.
It's so bad. I feel very bad.
No, I can't.
No, I'm not going to put the audio up.
Don't watch her.
As I get older, I get squeamish.
You'll hear him say, fuck you.
But I'm not watching.
You
I
don't
can't
hear
watch it
anything.
either.
You just hear
Let the record
shot.
show I'm a pussy.
Me too.
You just hear the shot. And him saying, yeah, see, look, he leads him out. He gives him a little rub on the head, which is the...
Is it an old horse? Tell me it was going to go to the glue factory anyways.
He was going to
Not
be made,
that
horse
matters
meat
either.
out of. Look,
Huh?
he rubs it on the head.
No,
What a prick. Oh, it's terrible. It's awful.
how'd you find this? What?
I suggested...
Horseshooters.net?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, the poor little pony.
I would have had more respect for the guy if he did it at a kid's birthday party. with a kid riding it. You'll hear some of that at Caroline's this weekend, by the way.
Oh, Caroline.
Yes.
I was going to ask you where you're going to be.
Forgot. This is the reason I am where I am. I'm not a big self-marketer.
No,
You never have been, Nick.
No.
I've noticed that over the years.
You got to push.
Yeah, Caroline's this weekend.
Push.
Starting tomorrow, Thursday through...
Saturday.
Okay, yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Caroline's 212-757-4100, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Know that number by heart.
I found that video because I was looking at something Joe Rogan had posted, which he said very disturbing. If you want to watch this, fine. But if not, it's a high-speed video of a deer being shot in the head. And then people started bitching at Joe for posting it. He's like, I told you what it was.
Right.
I told you it's very disturbing.
Yeah.
It wasn't any kind of surprise. You're going to click on this and see something. He told everybody what it was.
What a cocksucker that guy. Not because he's
Joe
horse
Rogan's
meat,
a cocksucker?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
I
We had a good
wish
relationship with
he
him.
was. I wish he was. I'd date him and get better seats for UFC.
You'd have to fight for him for Bob Kelly.
There it
No,
was.
the guy who shot the horse is a real cocksucker, man.
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah,
a cocksucker.
Of course he is.
Just
Terrible.
a jerk-off cowboy faggot with a
Yeah, that's-
fucking cowboy hat on.
Yeah, yeah.
You fucking twat.
I'll tell you what, this deer getting shot in the head video, the deer looks very silly when the bullet goes into his head. His eyes literally pop out of his head.
Why
and his head splits completely in half.
And why?
Yeah, I can't watch that
It's
either.
ruining it.
Terrible.
Why was he talking about that?
I'm really
video?
getting
Rogan?
squeamish.
I guess because it's high
As you get older,
speed,
you don't...
high speed video of a fucking headshot. So it's kind of...
I'll watch
it's
a Zapruder film, but I'm not
interesting,
going to watch a deer.
Oh,
Is it because
terrible.
we're getting older? Because I used to be able to
Yes.
watch a lot of this shit. I've never watched a beheading video.
No, it is.
I get what happens there. I don't need to fucking see it.
The mortality
I can't watch
I don't-
factor.
I can't watch
And
it.
I never was able to see videos of people setting themselves on fire.
No, that's terrible.
That was brutal, too.
I got that. Back in the 90s, I ordered this thing. What was it called?
Faces of Death?
No, Justice. What the hell was it? It was from the Middle East, though. I watched the first 6 minutes of it. Jamie,
I know what it's called. Justice meted out fairly.
Let's talk this over.
what the fuck was it called? Extreme Justice or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I watched the first
You
7
ordered
minutes.
this online?
7 minutes.
What?
You ordered this tape?
I had it mailed to my house. It was like
Holy
a VHS.
fuck.
Wow.
I was listening to Howard. He mentioned it. I'm going to order.
Oh,
I watched the
great.
first 6 minutes. Dude, I was having nightmares.
Yeah.
They tie a guy in, and I ran. They tie a guy to a Jeep. His arms,
Oh,
and yeah, they
shit.
pull him apart.
Just pull him apart.
Yeah, they drag him. His arms pop off, and they dragging him behind the Jeep.
Holy shit.
And then they show a guy close up. Half his face comes off. They shoot him, and he's still alive, and his jaw's gone.
Oh, God.
And it gave me nightmares. And I
course
laugh
it did.
I laugh at people who get nightmares.
You're not supposed to
I'm
see
sitting up
that
sweating.
shit. You're not supposed to see that stuff.
I thought it'd be fun. It'd be a break from the Tonight Show.
It's shit you can't unsee, which is the worst part of it. Like those
Shit you
beheading.
can't unsee.
You can't unsee a beheading video. It's going to be in your head forever and ever. It's terrible.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun. No pun. But yeah, Rogan showed that. It's really sick, man. Like I love shooting. I love, being able to own guns, but I don't hunt. I don't mind people that hunt. You do what you want.
Right.
But I can't kill things. I feel bad. I get that weird fucking feeling. Even a little rabbit, when I used to hunt rabbits with a .22 and
Well, as a kid, I could shoot. I used to shoot pigeons off my grandmother's house. They were shitting all over her house and stuff.
Really?
And I shot a pheasant. I was in bed sleeping one morning, and this is when I was in high school, senior in high school, and they were building a house next to my house, outside my bedroom window, and it was just the foundation. And I hear this friggin' pheasant going, making that stupid pheasant sound.
Yeah.
I open the window, I'm in my underwear, I get my Daisy pellet gun. Sure enough, ping, knock him off the wall. He's flapping around. I go running out there. It's like 10 degrees. I'm in my underwear and work boots, and I'm pumping pellets.
You're pumping pellets.
Yeah, and then I bring them up to my grandmother cooked them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
wow.
And I go up there. Delicious. My grandma's, she could make a shoe.
She can make anything.
Okay.
But I go up there. I go up there.
Red sauce.
She's got the pheasant in one thing, and then there's a bowl with like 60 BBs and pellets.
Really?
Like it was hit with a
It's
shotgun.
like saving the fucking beef.
Yeah, reuse them.
She wanted to use it for the sauce.
Exactly. Give it that nice metallic taste. But I didn't mind. But as I got older, even now, I see a spider. I'm like,
Do you let him out of the house?
Nah, I
now?
still step on him. Fuck him.
I was being taken over by mice in my old apartment, and I felt bad killing those fuckers, even with the electric traps. I felt bad every morning.
Electric traps?
Electric
I don't have
trap.
How does that? Is it a little chair they get in?
You hear
The
the
little thing comes down on it.
Yeah.
It was always creepy because it was in the kitchen, and the kitchen's dark. I'm watching TV with all the lights down, and you would hear the zzzt, and you knew you got another one. It was just a quick zzzt. And then it would be a blinking light. It was just creepy. It would open up the top
Like
lid.
somebody scored a goal?
Yeah. And you would open the lid.
Yeah, the big fucking red light.
And there would be a fucker in there. I killed, I forgot, well over 50 or 60 that way. I mean, I was infested.
I got a few, too, downstairs.
Oh, get the
country mice, though.
they're little black fucking rectangular traps. And
Dead mouse walking.
But it's electric.
They go in.
Boogie woogie.
These things are made where they can't back out. So they go in, they hit the wall on the left, so they turn and go to the right.
They walk the green foot.
And then a little peanut butter on the electric fucking circuit, and they're done instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like two contacts where I guess his front legs are on the one set of contacts and his back legs are on the other, and that's it.
I'll tell you, before
Zapped.
someone on the show I think turned me on to the electric traps. Before that, I went glue traps.
You don't want to do the glue traps.
You wake up in the morning and you have this fucking mouse that is.
And he's kicking still?
He's
alive,
completely
stuck in a tar
alive,
pit.
but he's stuck sideways looking at you like, could you fucking help me?
They feel like such dicks.
I'll leave your house. I won't come back
I
here.
tried those, too.
And I tried to fucking scissor one out
that's
to give him a chance because I felt so fucking bad.
Ain't gonna work.
I tried the glue, and every time I went down, there'd be 3 of them just sniffing it. I have the black ones that they go in and the thing just slams on them.
Oh, right.
My wife doesn't want to see the actual. I had the real old-fashioned ones, the ones
the old Victor traps that would just snap on them.
Yes, I tried those, but I lost like 2 fingers.
I love
them.
in the cartoon, like as you growing up as a kid, those traps in cartoons, you'd see like the mouse with his tail stuck in it, and he's grabbing his tail like a rope, pulling, and you're like, oh, that's what happens. You don't realize half his head is caved in the thing, his fucking little rat teeth are smushed out, blood is shooting out his nose.
Back of the neck. It's a nice clean kill.
Nice clean kill.
But my wife freaks out, even when they're dead, There's one in the trap, go get it. Then I put it on her pillow,
My brother used to live on the Upper East Side, and he wasn't dealing with mice, he was dealing with rats. And he has a whole bunch of stories where, it was him and a bunch of drunk fucking friends living together, and they would do battle with the rats with their fucking frying pans. They got more than a few stories.
I was
of doing the fucking battle.
Actually, my fucking place in Cliffside Park was infested with puppies, and every time one would come in, I had a bat with a nail through it, and I'd crack his fucking head in. I killed about 64 puppies in that fucking apartment.
It's never infested with puppies or kittens.
Yeah,
no,
the fucking place downstairs was fucking infested.
Or models.
Models.
Cannols.
And we did
cannols downstairs.
And we decided puppies and kittens are, not worth, we don't kill them. We kill the rats.
Yeah.
We decided that rats are the ones that are the problem.
I want to see the fucking shooting video, Sam. I want to see.
I thought you saw it.
What was Joe's take on it, Andy?
Oh, the deer.
I think Joe.
Hold on. Before we move on to that, just because we're getting more info, the horse supposedly was dying in that video.
So what?
It's dying.
The guy was still a
The guy was an asshole. You shouldn't fucking. First of all, he's making a public spectacle of it.
Yeah.
And the fact that he gave it a little rub on the head shows that he's a fucking sociopath.
Maybe he was showing him a little love. Like,
yeah.
I just got an idea for reforming Social Security watching that bit.
Take
Come on,
Nana out to
Gramps.
the parking lot and pet her.
Hi, Grammy. How are you? You just had your hair done.
Fuck you, AARP.
But put them in a good mood. How old was that when you were my age? Oh, I'm so happy you asked. And before she answers, you fucking blow her wig off with a shotgun.
Ask me about my grandchildren.
Show me your charm bracelet. Well,
You give her a brand new charm, it's a shotgun. She doesn't understand it.
I want to see the shooting.
All right,
video,
yeah,
so
let's
I'll kiss you on the lips.
Oh, yeah,
You know what? I'm going to watch this one.
Rogan's take
I'm
on
gonna watch
this
one.
was that it was just kind of, he puts kind of fascinating video up there of the solar system, you know, shit like that. Joe puts interesting stuff up. And this is a high-speed video, so it really shows, you know, as Bunny from Platoon would say, that fucking head coming apart.
Joe hunts now.
Does he?
Does he?
Yeah.
With a bow? He seems like a bow and arrow
When I
hunter.
did-
My cousin's a bow and arrow guy. He's
When I did his podcast, he had a nice... He had
deadly, this kid.
He had a
Yeah.
nice skull right on his desk there.
Did he?
Yeah, I think...
That was a girl from the Funny Bone.
Or somebody beat up.
I know, he kills deer with his... Joe can chase down a deer and kill it.
He
Get it in a
makes it
chokehold.
tap out. Right. His little hoof is tapping out. He's fucking choking him out.
I believe he just found hunting. I think it's relatively
Did he?
new. I believe.
Fucking leg
He's
lock
an
on a
interesting guy,
deer.
isn't he, Joe?
Well, then
He
again,
is.
I took a baby hit, so I have no idea what he was saying that day.
Oh, I'll say.
First,
Baby.
a baby hit because I was scared I was going to look like a
Little
complete
hit.
asshole.
Yeah.
First time smoked pot in a while, long fucking time.
Yeah.
Rogan's like, you're not escaping this. So I'm either going to fucking blow in your face until you get high, or you're going to fucking do
Joe's
it like a
smoked pot.
man. A little bit. So I took a baby hit. I was scared.
Yeah.
It chilled me out. That was nice.
Yeah, so his take on this was just the fact that it's kind of an interesting piece of video, but it's pretty twisted. You see what happens in ultra slow motion when a deer gets shot in the fucking noggin.
Well, picture a guy in Iran. That's what
Exactly.
they showed on the video.
Because this is the same shit that happens. Go ahead, let her rip.
Let's see this.
Very few things I can't watch.
Yeah, what?
Culling fallow
used to be
does
like
in a
that.
park.
Yes.
They make 5 clean and effective kills. The animals
Well, that's
dropping
just
where they stand.
long distance.
Click on the screen to watch that film. We capture the first of those headshots with a high-speed camera.
Look at this
God.
poor
It's a
dumb
graphic
thing.
image,
His
but it
eyes
does have
go.
merit
Dude,
to
I can't.
stalkers and deer managers. However, we have restricted it to over 18s only. It shows what effect a plastic or ballistic tip bullet has on a
boy.
deer's head.
Oh, boy.
Is this Piers Morgan?
Holy!
I'll say that
Explains
deer went
what
away
the
quick.
bullet does and where to shoot it.
Doesn't he look silly?
Yeah.
His eyes pop out.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a party hat filled with brains. hey, look, it's New Year's Eve. 10, 9, 1,
Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Boogie Nights.
It's fucking New Year's Eve at Jack's house. Yeah,
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Completely took its top of
top
his
of the
head
head
off,
came right the fuck
and the
off.
eyes like split
Yes.
toward the side.
He gave the deer a moonroof.
That deer never fucking saw that.
It's
Never
it's
felt that.
How
Not
to
even-
head shoot deer is what it's called, I guess. How to head shoot deer. If you want to watch it at home.
What?
I can't picture you
Very
actually
disturbing.
feeling that.
What?
That you have to do. You're just dead.
Oh, that fucking deer didn't know what
insane.
that. He's still like sitting there going, grass is great. I love eating grass. And then his head just fucking
Yeah,
came
chew,
apart.
chew,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
before chew number 3, it's fucking.
You know what I think I'm going to do today? Eat some grass and drink some water. Yeah,
You get
that's
hit with a Chara slap shot. It'll up your head like a Sedano.
The whole top of his head fucking came out. You realize what fucking Jackie probably saw when she looked over to the right.
Absolutely.
Just, ooh.
You got to fucking see a beheading.
No. I will not watch that.
I watched the one when they killed that,
Pearl?
not Pearl, the Nick Berg, I think his name, the redhead.
Yeah.
Remember that? They just cut his...
Boy.
Yeah, there's a lot worse ones now.
Yeah.
The Mexican ones are brutal.
They use, what, chainsaws and shit?
No, they're not. But then they play fun music. I
The
swear to
Mexican
God.
hat
Oh,
dance,
you're
but
not kidding.
It's the Mexican hat dance, but his head's still
Benny
in the
Hill
hat.
music.
No, they play.
That would be horrible to release a beheading video with this music.
when you look at the music they play, but turn it down, you I'll lose my thought.
Is it really?
It's not. It's like a. It's this weird upbeat music while they're beating a guy with a bat whose head is duct
It's the
taped.
same music like if you go to a Mexican restaurant, it's your wife's birthday.
Yes.
The guy comes over with that big fat guitar. Is that it?
All purpose. Their music is all purpose.
Yes. That's exactly what it is as a head is being saw off.
Wow.
Very disturbing.
Can't watch that.
It just takes a certain
kind of bummed I
type
saw
of
the deer thing just
mentality that just
certain kind of a saw.
Devoid. It's devoid of any kind of empathy or like any. It's amazing that people like that actually exist.
They can do
I
it.
have moments like that, but
Yeah, in moments. I have
audience
moments.
members.
I mean, I have moments I can cut my wife's head off and go right to bed, sleep like a baby. But in other times, I go, I'm making trouble doing that.
Yeah. That's the biggest concern.
What else happens in this video? There's
That's
a lot
pretty much
left.
it. He shows like where he picks up a skull of a deer and kind of shows where you're supposed to shoot him for the head. But a lot of hunters not really into the headshot.
Are you in deer territory where you live?
Oh, fuck yeah. I get up this morning, there's one making coffee in the kitchen.
They're everywhere up there?
Oh, my God. It's fucking hilarious. When I come home late at night after doing, down my...
Yeah.
I almost, at least 3 times this year, they jump right over the front of the car,
Fuck.
And there's one exit they hang right up at the Taconic when you get exit 26 off the sawmill to get on the Taconic. I don't know what's going on. If they get cable there or what the fuck. There's always like 60 of them just hanging out. Fucking
Really?
Yeah. Very popular, that exit. I don't know if they have relatives in the area.
There's one tree with a knot in it that looks like a deer vagina. They'll go glory hole it.
That's what it seems like. They're lined up. They have tickets in their hand.
They show this video like a lot of hunters don't like the headshot because if you miss, it's got to be very precise. If you miss, you could shoot their jaw
And they
off,
can run
and then
away.
They run away, and you know now he can't eat.
And they
He's
can't tell
fucked
their
up.
friends.
Look out back there! Don't. What?
That's what deer snitches get.
What are you saying? A lot of people want the neck shot or behind the leg, the heart shot behind the shoulder and shit like
They
that.
die quickly from that?
From
not
what?
as
What
fast
shot?
as
The
his
pussies
head being
do.
removed, but not as fast as that head being
Oh,
removed.
shooting a deer's jaw off? Oh, it must suck. Have you just eat
There have been
grass?
deer that have bow hunters go out and the arrow's gone right through the bone that holds the antlers on. It's very thick up there, and the arrow's gone right through it, and he walks around like fucking Steve Martin, looking all silly through the woods.
You think all the deer just laugh at
They
that?
just laugh.
And their dumb
Like,
little
look
deer
at him
brains.
with his fucking arrow in his head.
Why has he got a banjo?
Well, you did some fishing. There's sometimes you got to get that hook out, and you leave that fish a mess as you throw
Little
it back.
damage.
I
Do a
caught
little damage.
As a kid, I was fishing with like little minnows, and I caught one, and somebody had put a piece of straw through his gills.
What?
Yeah, I caught a fish that already had a piece of straw
What the fuck is going on?
going
there?
through it.
Where are you
This way.
Where are you fishing? A
Damn,
dump?
it's down the end of my street. The Damusport River. The
Jesus
River.
Christ.
Street,
It was sad. I pulled it out and let him go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I remember being horrified fishing, and it's like, the worst thing to hear was like, he swallowed the hook.
No kidding.
And then they get out the knife and the club, and they just beating him over the head. It's like, what the fuck is it? And it's a mob hit.
But then someone sees it and goes, no hand, just a hooky head. Laugh it up, lady. I laugh when you come in.
I hated taking those fucking hooks out.
Oh, it's terrible.
We got to take a quick break. You're going to hang for a little longer, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good. We got Nick DiPaolo in studio. It's been a long fucking time, man.
Good to see you, fellas.
On YouTube, Nick Dip.
YouTube? Fuck that. Just go to my Twitter and go to nickdip.com.
All right, but you make some good videos, though, man. All right, yeah.
I do?
Yeah, you haven't made one in a while, but Nick DiPaolo on Twitter, and you got Caroline's this weekend starting tomorrow night. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 212-757-4100. More with Nick. Stay there. Quentin Tarantino's 50 today, so we're playing some of the music from his films. We got Nick DiPaolo in studio. He's playing Caroline's here in Times Square. I guess we're officially in Times Square, right? We're close enough. And 212-757-4100 for Nick DiPaolo tickets. I would highly recommend you go see Nick DiPaolo.
It's a good
Thursday,
club.
Friday, and Saturday at Caroline's. All right?
Get there, you order the Judy Gold Bitter Greens.
Yeah, I know.
I could tell what that is just by looking at the outside. After finding this flag in a box rescued from the garbage, it has sat in my house for 3 years because obviously I have no use for it. You are the only person I know who may have an interest in it. So enjoy. This is from Mickey, who just sent this, and I could tell what it is just by looking at the.
Looks like it's gonna. Oh,
Jesus! Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
That's wonderful.
Can I have that?
Oh, gee, that's wow.
Wow, this is. You're not playing.
Now the person
you're not
that sent-
playing anymore, are you?
It's not even real though.
Of course, it's not in too good a shape.
I know it's fucking. If it was an actual World War II relic of a Nazi flag,
It would have some type of blood on
value.
it.
This is made. It says we have made in Taiwan.
Exactly.
100% polyester. Oh, nice.
I don't think Hitler would appreciate the fact that his flags were being made in Taiwan.
Clank, you are an idiot.
Clink.
Burkhalter.
He was very scary as a kid. Like,
dude,
wasn't he?
The big one with the
Yes,
he would scare the shit out of me.
Like
that guy.
fucking Colonel Clink was goofy and Schultz was fun.
That guy scared
But that
you.
guy was like, oh shit. Some shit's gonna go down. This isn't a comedy anymore. Even as a kid, you knew that guy's fucking. He's
the
in
real
charge
deal.
of the
He
final
didn't smile
solution.
or anything.
No.
His character was like, Clink, you are an idiot.
Clink, you're an idiot. And he was always on to the fact. He's like, hey, Clink, Hogan's fucking you. The guy's fucking leaving the camp, pulling shenanigans, and you're an idiot.
Now, the guy that sent you that flag, right?
Yeah.
Was it somebody like a real liberal person saying that you're a Nazi, or that they did it?
I think.
I mean, were they
It's not just real liberals that say that.
No, I know.
It's historians.
Historians.
He's from Jacksonville, Florida. Is where Mickey.
Oh, then he was
Mickey
sending
is
as a
from.
gift.
Yeah, it's a
The
gift.
home of the sinkhole, I believe.
that's right.
Jacksonville,
Is it?
Florida. I don't know. I think all over Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck am I
Nick was
talking-
talking about the sinkhole during the break. I guess we have another one that popped up, and there's a crack in a house somewhere. They're trying to figure out if it's going to take the house. Is that what's going on? It just broke.
Yeah, another sinkhole or
A
something.
sinkhole, what's that mean? Is it sinking into something?
It's always gold from Chip.
Fuck yeah, go ahead, Nick.
I'm just amazed.
nothing.
I'm amazed.
I got nothing, Chip.
I was telling Nick during the break, I'm amazed they just barely try to get that guy out of the sinkhole.
Well, they gave it like an hour. I mean, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We got a big debt in this country. We can't be spending money on trying to save guys.
Just showing you that his life was really not that important as far as the local people go down there. What the fuck did he do?
They did look for him. They leaned in and they go, hey!
You in
Nothing.
there?
All right, guess
Kevin! Kevin?
Right. But I mean, when
lost him.
JFK Jr.'s plane went down, man, they sent out a fucking the Navy.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy falls in a sinkhole. It's right there. He's in there. They gave it an hour.
Can you imagine? But it was really fucking deep.
Yeah.
But can you imagine just being in your bed and all of a sudden it's
No.
unbelievable.
I'm going to go home and flesh this bit out.
They wound up. Wound up just getting a fucking backhoe and
just
filling the
buried it.
hole in, and they were like, "Yeah, throw some fucking flowers on
I
it."
guess
that's
that's a good place to be buried.
His final resting place.
But still, man, for the family, you got to fucking give it a little more effort than that.
Yeah,
I don't know. They save money on a headstone.
because what happens years from now if they sell the property or if they're just renting
Well,
or
rent poltergeist.
You got yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'd stay out of that whole fucking neighborhood. That's not an
Right.
isolated thing.
No
I gotta
shit.
believe there's some structural damage in that neighborhood that spreads further than his bedroom.
You don't
You know
think
what
it
I'm
was just
saying?
that 10 by 20 area?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe that's how they work the sinkholes. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
It's
That is
sinkhole.
fucked up. Because when you're in your bed at night, you feel that you're pretty damn safe.
That's what I'm saying. That's like something that happened to you if you're a little kid having a nightmare. There's
Right.
a monster under the bed.
Yeah.
Fucking, this is an adult version.
It's swallowed up.
And you saw the aerial view where it was just his room, basically.
Yes.
It wasn't even the whole house. Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. It was just
Friends
his
are in the
bed.
kitchen, holding coffee, drinking coffee. What the fuck?
Can you imagine? But it's not even a 5-foot hole. You fall 60 feet. You fall 6 stories from your bed. It's a 60.
Yeah, down.
But it probably was like crevices and all that shit. Like he was just gone. But his brother said he was screaming, but maybe he just screamed on the way down. You hope he wasn't trapped and suffocating.
Yeah.
Squished.
Always the Dahmer. That's buried alive, breathing.
I love how his monologue ends. He's the monologue through the whole movie, and it just ends with "ah!" Like when he gets hit.
Who's that?
With the bat.
That is hard to watch, isn't it?
In
That
fucking
scene?
casino. Yeah.
I want to see this video, Sam, of the teens that cut off this guy.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's a good video, right?
Now what?
I don't want to give away the punchline. Yeah. But I hear this video is really good. I have not seen this one.
What happened? Sam, tell me. Can I
But I
watch
hear it's
this?
a pretty good
Quiet,
one.
quiet,
Yes, you
quiet.
can see this one.
Oh,
I
bullshit.
promise.
Oh,
I promise.
please, step me.
No, I promise.
What is it?
You can see this one. I think you might even laugh at this one.
Sammy, let me see.
Don't read the headline.
Set up.
No, because none of these guys can watch this. But if I'm showing you something, don't look.
No, I know.
They can't.
No,
it'll be my cock.
Yeah, I got it.
It's funny. It's like,
oh, what happened?
I was just going to give you a little backstory, not the punchline.
All right. Give us the punchline.
All right.
Yeah, save some time. Let's do this.
No, what happened?
What happened?
These teens cut this guy off.
Oh, right. I remember this.
So this dude follows him to the kid's house.
Right.
And he approaches them in the car. So that's where we're at now.
All right. So he goes all the way to the house of the kids.
Right, he's following him all the way home.
It's kind of ballsy.
Gets him home because he was cut off, you know? Right. He's going to fucking show them.
Play this. So the teens get out.
Oh, yeah.
He punched the teenager, and the teenagers are punching the shit out of him.
Beating the shit out of him. Holy fuck, 2-on-1. They
throw punches
him
like a girl.
Yeah.
They fucked that guy up.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
Oh, shit.
He pulls a gun out.
Oh, shit.
But he got beat up and then pulled his gun out.
Yeah, he's an
and
idiot.
started firing. Holy
Did he fire?
fuck.
No.
Yeah.
I heard a shot.
I heard a shot.
I thought that was a door shut.
He didn't shoot anybody, though? Just scared him?
That was the door. But they said in the news after the video that he did fire at their truck.
Oh, he did?
He didn't hit anybody.
Wait, that was a door slam? It sounded like a shot.
I think that was a door slam.
Wait, go back.
Here's why you
to
don't
that
do
part.
this shit.
Play it again.
Yeah, exactly.
But by the way,
who's the broad?
No, that was a door shut.
Yeah.
What's Ann Curry doing there?
The bottom line was this guy's a jerk off.
He's an asshole,
He punched the teenagers first.
Yep.
B, they beat him up. The two guys knocked him down. But while he was on the ground, they didn't fucking stop him.
No.
They walked away. They walked away.
It was a very white beating, by the way.
Yeah,
he threw him down, and they walked away. They had beat him and walked away.
That's where it becomes a white
They
beat.
didn't proceed to stomp on his head, get 20 more of their friends to fucking kick him, get some bitches to pull his hair and smash his face into the ground.
That's right.
Yeah, they walked away.
There was
And
no
this
history of
asshole-
oppression there.
Right.
To fire him up.
Who was filming this? What jerk-off friend was it? Maybe it was a girlfriend or something.
There's another kid in the back seat or something.
Not helping.
He is a complete asshole. He should have just taken his fucking beating and realized, like, oh, oops, maybe I shouldn't throw a punch at one teen when there's another two in the car.
Or just walk up with a gun and point that at him. If you're going to pull your gun, dummy, don't get beat up first. Pull it.
That's bad for gun owners, so that's going to make you upset.
That's very
that guy's
stupid.
He's an idiot.
Believe me.
Did he actually fire a shot? Do we know for sure?
I want to see what precipitated the incident.
Yeah, true.
They cut him off.
Okay, yeah, like a jerk off. So, you know what?
Believe me, not a day.
He should have wounded one of them.
Not a minute on the road goes by where I don't think it would be so nice to pull a gun out and just shoot at
Everybody
fucking someone's
does.
car.
Yeah.
But, you know, as a responsible gun owner, you got to realize that's not in the whole list of things that are appropriate to do.
That's why I'm buying the Pope mobile, so I can do shit like that.
Yeah, you just fucking
Gotta love the
sling
new
some
Pope.
lead.
Gotta love the new
bird,
Pope.
you can't.
You got the news story? Let's play the news clip.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah, what the fuck? Wow, he's got a good black eye in the...
Oh, he's got a car dealership.
No, that's...
Oh, literal Jimmy.
Here we go.
All right, there it is.
A couple charged in a road rage incident caught on tape that involved
April
fight
Davis
and
and Dave
shooting
Jordan.
are free on bond tonight.
WITN had the only camera at the Lenore County Sheriff's Office as Bradley and Christy Turner turned themselves in shortly after 4 o'clock this afternoon. Bradley Turner is charged with discharging a weapon into property, 2 counts of assault by pointing a gun, going armed to the terror of people, injury to personal property, and assault. He was released on $37,500 bond. His wife is charged with 2 counts of assault by pointing a gun. Her bond was $1,000.
She had a gun too?
The LaGrange couple faces charges for yesterday afternoon's case of road rage, part of which was caught
I like
by
the way
a
the
cell
kids came
phone
out.
camera. After that fight, Christy Turner hands her husband a gun, and after the video stopped, shots are fired.
Cunt. She didn't like watching her husband get beat. Or maybe she...
Oh, yeah, she's got a gun.
She's showing him the gun.
Yeah, and then handed it to him.
It's like, here, honey.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, fuck, she handed it
Now
off.
he looks like a bigger puss.
Maybe that's why they backed off.
Bradley Turner has a first felony court appearance on Wednesday.
And maybe they would have stomped his fucking face in.
Yeah, maybe she just didn't want to see him get beat up
And they're
anymore.
saying he fired.
Let me tell you something.
truck.
If she
At the
wasn't,
truck.
if she wasn't there and he had the guy, he would have probably shot right away. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Just that little delay gave
Right, a little cooler heads prevailed.
A little bit.
Just a
Otherwise, he would have
second.
hit them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She handed him the gun.
Yeah.
Now,
We
is
didn't see
that her
that
being
the
a
first
cunt
time.
or her saying here just
Oh,
stop?
she gets an assist.
Wow, we would be horrible witnesses.
Yeah.
I know, we watched it 8
saw
times.
We saw
came out.
Who's the broad?
Who's the broad? He came out with a gun.
Right, we saw it
obviously.
twice and we didn't see the handoff.
No,
but it's
she didn't do
obvious she
anything.
handed
She
it
just
off.
watched.
She's there loading it for 10 minutes in the background.
We would suck.
Yeah, we really sucked.
She's adjusting the site with a screwdriver.
There was 2 African Americans.
God, how did we not see that?
Yeah.
What a country.
Yeah.
What a country.
I drive like an old lady now.
Do you?
I used to fly, you know.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't.
Sometimes you just kind of sit there. I know I'm in a transitional phase because sometimes I will just go like, I got to get around that guy. I got to.
Well, yeah.
And then I just go like, why bother? Why don't I just let off the gas
Why
a
are you
little
in a hurry?
and just fucking go?
What are you doing, racing to the next accident? I don't want to get to work any early. You give me a container of coffee, I drive nice and slow. Go ahead. What the hell do I know?
Regular Joe.
Container.
It's regular Joe.
Or a container of coffee.
Container of coffee and your buttered roll.
Yeah, go ahead. You hurry up. You race to the next accident.
Get the new kid, the laborer. Go down to the deli, get some fucking buttered rolls, containers of coffee for the men.
That's nice. Yeah, I take mine black. A little milk.
Just a little.
There was a show that was on in the 70s, and somebody.
Bullshit.
No, all right.
There was no 70s.
No, there wasn't a 70s.
I wouldn't know. I grew up in the 80s.
It was a cop show. With
I'll tell you the name
Adam
of it.
12.
Just describe.
No,
I'll give you the best line from that show.
No, Lloyd Bridges was in it, and it was called Forest, not
Gump. Forest management. Forest management.
Forest management. Forest.
Forest Whitaker.
Oh, no,
no,
Asian. Forest
no.
Asian. Oh.
No. But
Forest Fire.
Maybe it was his last name was Forrest. Joe Forrester.
Joe Forrester.
Joe Forrester.
Yes.
Do
That
you
was
remember
Lloyd
the
Bridges?
show? So it was Lloyd Bridges. Somebody put up the. It was actually when they used to show the fall lineup coming up, and they'd show you a promo for the show. It's so incredibly bad, but it was like regular Joe as a cop.
What do you mean Nick's got to bounce?
Gotta bounce.
Yeah, I do.
Where are you going next?
Boomer and Cart.
The boomer.
That's why the TV shirt.
Tell
tell
Norman I said hi. Tell fucking Norman Esiason that Anthony from fucking Timber
Why,
Point
you don't like
Elementary
each other?
School said hello. No, I like him a lot. But we went to
Elementary school
elementary school together. And he was like the big jock in school, and he used to treat everybody like shit. He'd smack people in the back of the head, fart in their face in the cafeteria and shit.
Good for him.
And his name
I'm
was
for the bullies, by the way. Go ahead.
Do you like the bully? Yeah. His name was Boomer even back then, because his real name is Norman. And if you called him Norman, he'd kick your fucking ass.
He was a Long Island guy, though.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
East Islip. So one day I called him Norman from around the corner. Like a real pussy move. I ducked around one of the corners and I went, Norman! And I ducked back and I turned to like kind of chuckle and run away. And I see one of Norman's best friends looking right at me going and nodding like, yeah? So he told Norman.
I'll tell him you said hi.
And Norman goes, I'm going to kick your fucking ass after school. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking 80 pounds, and he's a bruiser. He looked like a man back then in fucking whatever it was, 5th grade.
A Viking.
Something like that. Yeah, a Viking. A Viking.
Does have a big, huge Viking head, doesn't he?
So
Big
we go
guy.
out, square off. I left my snorkel jacket on because I figured it would pad any of the punches.
And make you look a little bigger.
And something. Because everybody would always take their jacket off to fight. I'm like, fuck that. As much padding as
Were you
possible.
scared?
I was petrified. So I square off, and I throw the first punch right at his face and hit him square in the forehead. And as the doctor later told me, I broke my ulna and radius, the 2 bones in my
glass wrist
forearm,
like me. Yeah.
and just fucking broke it.
Did he
So
hit you?
now I'm fighting Boomer Esiason with a broken arm. He pretty much kicked my ass right there. I hit the ground. But again, being a white guy, he didn't stomp my head. and that fact that it was, the 70s, I guess.
I have a similar story with Bob Greasy in junior high school.
Bob Greasy.
Yeah, he and a guy named Darryl Stingley had a run like that like 2 weeks ago.
All right, look, Nick's got to get out.
I got to run.
So, in closing,
I'm going to tell him.
Norman I said
I
hi.
love that. Fellas, thank you so much.
See you, buddy. Nick
DiPaolo.
Caroline's.
And
this week, right?
Yeah, come on out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Nick is very funny. I saw last time it was maybe at Governor's or somewhere, but yeah.
I don't know. You didn't come up and say hi.
Oh, you know what? I leave the comics alone.
No, God bless you.
I let you do your talking on stage.
Exactly.
There's nothing worse than being backstage at a comedy club trying to make small talk with the comic. First of all, he's just thinking about the show and he's fucking there and you don't want to talk about
well, you got that right.
The yard and fucking what fucking I do say hi. It's like, hey, how you doing? It's not the place for a long conversation. Yeah. Nick DiPaolo. Nick DiPaolo. Take it easy, man.
You know what? All right, we'll take a quick break.
Let's take a break.
We'll be back. It's fine. We don't give a fuck.